John Jones?
Look at me. That's rude. Why would I say John Jones? Even though he's going through some stuff, I don't have to kick a man when he's down. Because he's going through a hard time right now. You gotta understand, as a fighter, it's really hard to be in. So you can't just be rude like that, John Jones. You understand?
So he beat his wife because of that?
No. We all do dumb. And you can't, like, no one's perfect. He's a piece of. You're a piece of. I'm a piece of. No one's perfect. So you can't just kick a man when he's down. You're a young guy. You gotta use your brain. Understand? Yeah. People respect him. I know it's like, he's a but you gotta be more respectful because when he beats as well. He's a but you gotta use your brain.
Okay, man.
What DJ did was phenomenal, and the flyweights and the lighter weights, got to remember, compared to the heavyweights, and it's not an insult, the level of technique and speed and athletic ability that they all have really is game-changing compared to the heavier weight classes, not just heavyweights. So that makes it even more impressive. And of course, we're in a new time where techniques are getting better and better all the time. And just to exemplify that, I remember when I first started training, sitting around and trying to figure out ways to escape a triangle, right? 4 of us, like spitballing. Now you just go on YouTube, right? And it'll show you a million ways to escape a triangle. The sport's evolving all the time. Obviously, we had carve kits come into it a few years ago. The sports science is improving all the time as well. So this is a tougher era, and Pantoja is going through them like a hot knife through butter.
I think he's a unicorn. Like, I think you're going to see him 3 or 4 more times, maybe 5 max, and he's going to disappear. He's like, I'm done, undefeated. He could be a potential Habib, someone who just leaves the sport. It's like, I'm done, don't need to prove anything. I won the belt at 45, 55, and shit, potentially, you know, he could fight at 172.
I'm gonna strike him, I'm gonna kick him. I watched his first fight and he was wrestling a little bit. He got tired so much. And he never fought his wrestlers like me. Bruce Mitchell, or what's his name? Bruce?
Bryce Mitchell.
Bryce Mitchell. He's the worst fighter in 145. He took him down and like hold him from the crazy position. And I can tell he's not high level. I mean, it's not WWE. I can't wait to show like everybody.
You said Bryce Mitchell's the worst fighter at 145.
I mean, he's did you watch his fights?
I did. I've watched his fights.
His kicks, like he think he's kicking the ball. I think
like soccer.
Like soccer, yeah.
You're so crazy, Armin. You're crazy.
I'll send Topuria back to top 15 pound for pound. For me, it's easier to fight Topuria than Oliveira, and then you can like just go like 1,000 times to take him down because he's not gonna try to choke you or something, you know.
Well, that Bryce Mitchell fight that you were speaking about, he won that fight by submission. Armin.
I mean,
Dana Hunter and Sean's decision, but I think it's the only fight to make. You know what I mean? We haven't seen 2 people genuinely dislike each other since Conor Habib. You know what I mean? Like, everyone's always dead cordial and alright, where I hate him. I absolutely hate him. Like, I want to inflict pain on his life. You know what I mean? I'd like that fight to go 4 minutes 50 seconds into the 5th round, and I've landed 907 elbows and I've disfigured his face. You know what I mean? I don't want a quick knockout. I want to put him through pain.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
I think it's gonna be one of the biggest fights in the UFC history. So I hope, cross the fingers, that he gets that win. And finally, I will shut his mouth. And we are gonna be in that octagon alone, and I'm gonna maul him. I'm gonna maul that blonde. I'm gonna do with him, I don't know, Maywa. It's gonna be so fun.
I haven't been on my level. I haven't been on my level now for quite some time. I think that people severely underestimate the injuries that I've dealt with and the things and the challenges that I've had to overcome with that. An Achilles tear to an athlete is a career ender. It's a career ender in a lot of cases. And then you compile that with the injuries that I've also dealt with, the tears to the knees from trying to come back and force my way back in the timing that I did against I've gone against a lot of advice, a lot of advice that I was given by my team and people close to me before injuries and anything. I was a natural. I'm a natural talent. To say things came naturally to me. I could hang around outside of camp, you know what I mean, eat, do things the way that I wanted to do them, and just hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. My work and my output has to go up. I have to do more. I have to work harder. I have to grind harder. I've entered my last 3 camps at the lowest was maybe 260 pounds. This last camp when I started, I was about maybe 265 pounds. That goes into that work. I cannot spend camps trying to make weight. So in that regard, I have to apologize to the people that have supported me. I have to be better. I have to be better there with how I take care of my body, how I work to improve and stay sharp with my body and with my skills. I will be on that. For now, I'm gonna take the time that I need to make sure that I can get my injuries, focus on my injuries, give them the time that they need to get them back to strength and back to feeling like me again. I haven't felt like myself in quite some time now. Haven't been able to do the things I like. I haven't run since the injury. Just a feeling of maybe I can't. That's something that has to change. I have to change the amount of work that I'm willing to do, and the amount of push that I give.
If you have opportunity, if UFC want that, money talk sometimes. I want to hear money talk with me, and but if UFC want to do something, I'm gonna say something crazy. Make a BMF for one and make 130 pounds. It's not me, it's not Merab. Why not? You know, Merab, UFC can do whatever UFC wants, you know. I don't need to put my belt vacation. Merab don't need to do anything, and it's make more fair. I don't know, you know. But I'm 125 champion, you know. I need to defend my division. I love to watch my division grow up so much. I see how much this division is more appreciated right now, you know. Everybody loves Roval and Josh Van, you know. That's the best fight in the one of the best part in the world and the year.
Well, I don't know who the hell let him in there. That should have never happened. Let's start there. I was already back in my room, or that would have never happened. But that's not the fight that it's just, yeah.
It was fun to watch.
It shouldn't happen.
It was fun to watch.
Well, that's not really what we do. It's fun to watch or not. It's just that shouldn't happen. Plus, he wins a second title in a higher division. It was a bad call by whoever the hell let him in there.
It was a Joe Rogan mistake.
Oh, Joe Rogan called him in?
Yeah, Joe Rogan called him. It was the Joe Rogan mistake, and he shouldn't like call his even name, like bring him to the octagon, or like Paddy. He called the Paddy to come to the octagon, and yeah, I was surprised, but you know, when Dana said it shouldn't be like that, I said okay, hopefully he's not fighting for the title.